Hi, hello. Before we go into details into our course, it is necessary for you to understand what is pipeline, okay? Because if you want to know what happens to the pipe, this is the corrosion, you got to understand the pipeline background, the fundamentals and so on. So, I will be bringing you into this topic number 1 on a few aspects. Aspect number 1, you will have to know there are different types of pipeline. Yes, of course, there are onshore pipeline, but the offshore pipelines which are placed in the sea, there are several categories for that. So that will be number 1. Then you will have to know a little bit about the history of pipeline so that you understand how it started at the first time, just some little description for you to know. And after that, there are some design standards that you will be using it from time to time. So I'll bring you to some of the examples. And after that, you will be able to understand carbon manganese pipeline. What is carbon manganese pipeline? So there are several compositions that make a carbon manganese pipeline, but this pipeline is very prone to corrosions. Okay, and after that, I will be teaching you on how do we name a carbon steel pipeline. The naming is very unique. It has certain characteristics of that inside it, so you will have to know at least an overview how we name the pipeline. And there are 3 more big things coming at the end of the topics. Number 1, you have to know how we construct the pipeline, because the pipeline is very long, but how do we construct it and what methods are being used? So those will be the content. And following that, you will have to also understand how do we route the pipeline. Route the pipeline or route the pipeline, okay? Because you got to play that on shore or you got to play that in the sea. So there are some do's and don'ts that you got to follow when you want to route the pipeline. And finally, you will have to know how you install the pipe. There are several methods being used, and those are very, very interesting. For each of those descriptions, there will be clips for you to understand and followed by text and some lecture notes. So I hope you enjoy this topic and see you soon in all those details. Bye-bye.